Alright guys, so the sunroom is finally finished and I'm so excited to show you guys the reveal. So here it is. But first, we kind of need to go back just a little bit to the beginning. This is its current state. We have our futon, which I'm keeping. I'm just reusing most of what I have. This is my toddler's picnic table, which he hasn't been able to use in a while. It looked way worse than this. That's powder. That's flour on the floor. We have a shoe rack over here, which I am relocating because I got something else. This is our front door. Nook here. This is where a new shoe rack is going to go. What I really want to clean though is in between these windows. It has so much gunk. A lot of gunk. And it's literally like every window. So once I remove the floor, I'm gonna try to see if power washing it will do anything. Let's get started. I won't have any plants in my sunroom over the winter period because they will definitely freeze to death, and I do not want that. I originally wanted the stone-like vinyl flooring, but for some odd reason, I panicked when one of the workers came by and I just chose the tile that was behind it. It was just really odd. I know it's pretty obvious. This space is extremely messy and it does need some decluttering, or in my case, just trash everything and give the surviving items a home. If I'm being completely honest, I'm so embarrassed that I'm showing you guys this, but this is how it looks. Anyways, we removed the carpet and then we power washed the sunroom. So, it's the next day. I had to wait for the floor to dry because I just rinsed it off. Plus there was nowhere for the water to go, so it just ended up on the floor anyways. It looks better, but it kind of looks like I did nothing as well. So I'm gonna figure out a way to get this cleaner, but it definitely looks better. Alright, so now we are going to start rolling down the vinyl flooring that I got. I did pre-cut it last night just to make today easier. I think this is just a thick layer of something because it does come off. There are patches right here. So maybe in the future, maybe it'll get painted, I don't know. But yeah, this is it for now. We are gonna start putting the floor down. I don't trust myself with gluing anything down, so I went ahead and bought vinyl installation tape, and let me tell you, this thing worked so well. So well. I taped it along the corners and then I also added some tape in between just to make sure that it's secure. This thing is so much heavier than it looks, and let me tell you, this is not a one-person job. I tried so hard to be independent and just do it by myself, but it was just not working out. So the only part that I actually participated in is the part that you're seeing right now, because everything else was just too much, guys. But look how pretty, okay, maybe pretty is not the right term, but look how clean it looks. Coming from that red carpet that was literally holding the world inside of it, this looks so good. My cutting skills is really bad. Really bad. This is what it's looking like. I took too much off of here. I did okay over here. We're gonna have to find a solution to fix my mess. So I just went in with a book and made everything even, or at least tried. It was just a complete mess over here, guys. So I mismeasured, so there's this big gap which I don't even know how to fix, so I don't know. It just looks a mess. The edges just threw off the entire look of the vinyl flooring, so I just went ahead and put some quarter rounds down. I don't know what it is about the floor, but I can't unsee the fact that it's vinyl flooring. I'm trying to train my brain to make it think that it's tile, but it's just not happening. But I think the floor still came out pretty well. At different angles you could kind of see that there's still a little air underneath. Is this piece? No. But at different angles you can tell. But other than that, I think the floor turned out really well. And to make this sunroom a little more extreme, I decided to do a floral wall art, which I was inspired by my one trip to IKEA. I was like, yes, I literally wanted to do this entire wall, but because we're staying on a budget, I only covered a third of it, but we made it work. So these are pretty awesome. They connect to each other in the corners, and you could also cut them and shape them to whatever style that you're looking for. I personally wanted to look a little bit more real, so I did cut off the edges and let some of the leaves stand out on their own without the background. So there's a hook attached to this plant, so I just put it in there and just let it trail down. These blinds were up there since we moved in and they don't work, so they're really not serving any purpose, so I went ahead and removed them from both sides. And these door hardwares, they're broken. Literally every single piece from top to the handles, literally broken. And I decided to go with black paint. If you've seen my living room makeover video, you know that I have my fireplace painted black, and I think it just added a little something to the room. So I'm like, okay, let's just paint this door black. Not to mention the door that actually leads into the house is black as well. So these are the new handles for the door. They literally look like the ones I just removed. I actually found it at Lowe's. It was in the clearance aisle. The original price is $50 rounded, but I got this for $13. And then I'm like, maybe I should go back and pick up the other two. And I found this rattan basket at Ross. Ross has been so good to me, and this was just $8. It also matches the rattan bench that I have in my living room. I was like, oh my gosh. The indoor outdoor rug, it was at Home Depot in the clearance aisle. The original price is $80 and I got it for a little under $20. Let me find the exact price. Alright. I like the design on this. Like I said, I am going for like boho, minimalist boho. Great find, like $20 coming from $80. The design on this was literally like, boho, buy me, take me home right now. And I was like, I am not gonna argue against that. And it matches the makeover theme that I'm going for. It looks really good in person, but it does draw in a lot of like lint. And a few months ago, I ordered these off Amazon. They're futon covers. I ordered two because I didn't know which one to choose. But I'm going to go with the teal one first because it's giving me that boho type vibe that I'm looking for this sunroom makeover. My last piece has been sitting in our hallway, but this is going to be our shoe rack. I'm actually about to go build it right now. Nothing. Alright, so now that we're done with the shoe rack, which my toddler decided, you know, it's up, so now it's time to use it. So now we're gonna go back to the door. The paint is dry. It looks so good. I know it's just black paint, but it looks so good. You know what I mean? All right, so the film is to block outsiders from seeing in, but we'll still be able to see outside. But at night, they could see in. So I am gonna put this up, and then I'm gonna put a blinds up as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and install this. Please review the instructions before installing. That is actually a great idea. This is like a DIY disaster. Look at that. That door. Yeah. So what would you guys do? Would you take it down and just wait till your order comes in to retry again? Or would you just leave it since it's actually doing its job? Let me know in the comments. All right, now that we have our window going on, I went ahead and installed the blinds. So I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little obsessed with this rug. I feel like my makeover items literally just sit in the stores patiently, just waiting for me, even if I'm not even looking for it. I'm not a professional designer, but if tassels are present, it's a boho look in my book. And the orange just complements everything so well. It just warms up the space. The basket is to hold our hats and our gloves for winter. This is also the entrance to get inside the house. So placing the shoe rack next to the outside door will hopefully help to limit the amount of dirt and snow that we drag across the space. So I decided to use the rattan basket to store our workout mats because this is a space where we work out together. I picked this up yesterday at Target. This was $3, so I'm gonna put this in there. Hopefully it fits, and just, I guess, find a spot for it. This like right by the chair. I just don't want the kids to turn it over. What are you doing? My toddler definitely owns his sunroom. He pretty much spends his entire day out here, so it's only fair to have a little gift to reunite him to his updated space. And let me tell you, he really, really loved it. Alright, can you guys tell I'm going for cozy because this look is just so inviting. Alright guys, so the sunroom is finally finished and I'm so excited to show you guys the reveal. So here it is. Okay, aside from the fact that my hands are trembling, this makeover came out so well. The sunroom is it's just completely transformed. And it's just so warm and cozy. I've been spending plenty of nights out here with the heater on. It's absolutely beautiful. I would say that this is an extreme makeover and it was a successful one. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video.